You guys know what really sucks right now is not having a tripod. I know I need to get one. But for now, we're just gonna have to settle with not having one and making like a makeshift one, which I'm gonna try and do right now. I wanted to talk to you guys about a lot of things today. Let's see if this will work. So, okay, perfect, there we go. So, first of all, I wanted to make one comment on like all that fousy tube stuff. So, you guys know that I am manic and bipolar and all of these things. So I feel like I kind of have like an okay right to say this. And I have to say 100% that he is definitely like being manic right now. I feel like he is on a manic high, and what's scary about it is as equal, okay, when you have a manic high, like you're gonna have a manic low just as equal, and like that's the scary part, is like we don't know like what's gonna happen when he has that break, and I hope he, and you know, his mom and his dad even said the same thing. They're worried about him, and you know, I don't even know the guy, and I'm worried because I know what happens when you go through a manic break. And like, you know, I know that his intentions were good, but like it's a little confusing because, you know, my friend Ashley told me that it was like something about like anti-racism, but then he had the hashtag out like hate dies, love arrives, or some shit like that. And I don't understand how that's possible when he's standing in a car yelling at Keemstar after giving him the okay to film for a documentary. Why is that okay? And then he's pulling his shirt up and he's acting very flamboyant, like a very flamboyant gay man. And like that's not really cool either, because like what are you, like mocking? So I just don't understand like what the point was, what he was trying to do. I don't understand the point he was trying to get across. But it's very confusing to me. And then he also like totally interrupted Shane Dawson's interview with No Jumper, and he like, okay, so this is like what's funny is like, first of all, he totally interrupted it, and then Keem started too, which is really messed up and very rude. And what sucks is like Adam had the power to tell them to get the hell out, and he didn't. And I get why he didn't, because like obviously like there's a bunch of stuff going on right now and he wants to be a part of it. He wants, you know, it's good for him and his channel to have that go down on his channel, but at the same time that's very like rude towards Shane Dawson. So, and what I found to be funny was you know, he storms in on this interview that's Shane's, just like goes in without asking, but then has like the balls to ask him, hey man, do you think like I could hit you up in private sometime if I ever need help with anything? And Shane just like, you know, because it's like, you hit me up in private, but you could have done that at that moment instead of storming it. It's very ironic, you know, it's very ironic. If you get what I'm saying, then that's good. You know, I'm glad that you do. If you don't, I'm sorry, just think about it for a little bit and I'm sure you'll get it. You know, I think it's funny that he stormed in on the interview, but then asked him if he could hit him up one-on-one, like, like, you know, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. And then, you know, the video, it's like, is pretty much like just a Rice Gum diss track. I thought we were spreading love. Like, I just don't get what's going on in his head. I don't really understand. No idea. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to get my coffee, but I'm also going to do a little bit of internet research and see like what, if anything new happened, like what's going on, what's the tea. I have a whole bunch of other drama that I want to talk about with you guys today too, so don't go nowhere. Oh my god, you guys, I just watched this clip. So you know how FouseyTube has been saying that like like promoting all of this, like with Drake's gonna be there, Drake's coming, Drake all over everything. Well, Drake put out a statement finally saying he don't know who FouseyTube is, for one, and for two, that shit never happened. Fousey, you got caught in a lie. What are you gonna do? Get back in your meds? Hopefully. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm trying to get back on my meds. I wish I could get back on my meds. Why are you not taking advantage of this? A lot of people don't have access to this stuff. And you know what? Let me tell you, if the medications you were on before were not working for you, there are always other medications. So if you were on like lithium or whatever and that shit wasn't working, I was on like a lot of hard psych meds and that shit wasn't good for me. There's always milder medications. It doesn't mean just because one medication didn't work for you that something else won't. So like, don't sit here, first of all, like, this is like a big thing now, because now you're lying. Now you're telling lies, and like, that's not cool. So you never met Drake. Drake called you out. That's embarrassing. What are you gonna do? Okay, I'm done with the Fousey drama now. I'm moving on to some other drama. Jeffree Star. Okay, so Jeffree Star has put up a video and basically called out like Huda Beauty. He did call out Kat Von D, and he has not talked about Kat Von D in 2 years. And let me tell you what. So basically, this is like what happened in a nutshell. I'm just gonna like wrap it up for you. I guess Kat Von D has been talking a little bit of smack about him behind his back, and he found out about it. Whatever. But he did find out that. Do you remember 2 years ago when they pulled the Jeffree lipstick from all the shelves in Sephora and stuff? I guess it was still up for sale on the website. Is it now? I don't know. I went to check. I couldn't really find it. There's too many to look through. I don't know. But I think that's kind of crazy that, you know, the whole thing. And then Huda Beauty. Apparently Huda Beauty had like jacked like someone's designs and stuff and like didn't give them credit, and like nobody's like calling her out on it. Nobody's commenting on it. I don't know who she jacked it from. If you guys know, please leave it in the comments down below. I'd really like to know where this came from. Who did she steal this from? I would love to know. For real. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about also, aside from the Fousey and all that, was Trisha Paytas and Jason. Trisha Paytas put up a video saying that she like really wanted to lose weight, blah blah blah. I'm really proud of her. I'm very happy for her that she just decided to do this. That's awesome for her. That's really great. I'm so excited. You know what? And I think you know what she should do? She should download MyFitnessPal, and like other people who want to work out too, like could connect with her to keep her like motivated. You know what I mean? Like to keep her on track, because MyFitnessPal is awesome because like sorry. When you actually like log what you're eating and stuff, it's a lot easier to see like, you know, what you're doing, and like if you're taking in too much and like all this other stuff. Now aside from all that, we're gonna check Twitter and see what's going on here. You know who I've been watching a lot of lately is David Dobrik. I don't know why, but him and all of them are so funny. Alright, so I just got my phone back, so nothing's like where it was, so I had to like type in Twitter. Let's see. Let's see if Fousey commented on Brandon Novak. I was killing myself. What am I going? Alright, so okay, I'm gonna talk about that after, because that's something else I really wanted to talk about. Don't let me forget, you guys. Fousey. The story will tell itself. What story? I'm so sick of hearing that. If you're sick of hearing the story will tell itself, give this video a thumbs up, because I want to know what the story is. Why does he keep saying the story will tell itself, be patient and trust the process? Why don't you just tell us the story, bro? Like, give me a thumbs up if you just want to hear the story. Let's see, what else does it say? Today I uploaded my response to the false king of YouTube, who instead of using his powers is the most subscribed to help breaking up his videos. What? For the record, Banks is an incredible soul. Even though everything that went down, me leaking his number on accident, he still sent me a deep message full of love and passion. Haha, I'm a fucking scrub, but I appreciate you, dog. Put saving the world on hold. Fucking people say working yourself. Banks is so right. Like, Banks is like, okay, seriously, like, and I gotta hand it to Sam Pepper too. When they were in the No Jumper studio, Adam 22's, Sam Pepper was the only person to like stand up to Fousy to his face and be like, yo, you are manic. You need to get back on your meds. And like he's not having it. And like, honestly, I know that Sam Pepper has a bad history. He's done some messed up stuff. But the way that Fousy treated him in that interview was wrong, okay? It was wrong. And it doesn't matter. Like, two wrongs don't make a right, okay? Two wrongs don't make a right. You know, it just doesn't. Be the bigger person. You're all about spreading love, except, or you're all about spreading love, but, or you're all about spreading love, like, basically, like, on your own terms, unless there's something you don't want. It's just, it doesn't, this whole thing is a mess. It doesn't make any sense. Another thing I want to talk about was the whole Brandon Novak thing. Like, I love Brandon Novak. I always have. As you guys know, like, I am in recovery, and I love when people talk about recovery, but the only thing I don't really understand with Brandon Novak is he very much repeats himself. Like, when he goes, like, live, like, on all these different channels, okay, and this is something that's just, like, it's kind of weird, okay, like, I don't really understand. It's almost like it's scripted. No matter where he goes, it's always the same thing. It's always, I was homeless, I lost everything, my stepbrother was this, and worked for the White House, and I had a backpack that doubled as a pillow, and it was 8 scarves, 1 sock, and it's like, it's always the same to the T, no matter what. When he goes to tell his story, it's like literally no matter where he goes, it is always the same. I find that interesting. You guys should look into that. Let me know if you guys like see that. Like, I just think it's very interesting. Even to go on his Twitter or his Instagram. Now, I know that like a lot of you guys don't really care about this part, so I don't really know a time yet that you could skip ahead. Apparently there's some Onision drama too. I don't know what's going on. If you guys know, please let me know down below. But, so, okay, so this is like what he says all the time. I was killing myself, 1 bag, 1 bottle at a time. 13 treatment centers. He says all this stuff. What is the thing that he says all the time? Let me find it, because I know it's going to be on here. Okay, I kept looking into the very bag that contained my worldly belongings. It doubled as a pillow walking into my 13th treatment center. Let's see, these are always all pictures. Alright, let me just find an interview, and any random interview, and I guarantee what I just said will be on the interview. Like, a Brandon Novak interview. I'm going to show you guys just so you know, and this is like, I don't want this to be copyright because I'll be so mad. I want to find a short one though. You know what, you guys are just gonna have to do it on your own because I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, so between Fousy getting called out by Drake, Jeffree calling out Kat Von D, what's her response gonna be? Did she take Jeffree down off of her website? I don't know. This Brandon Novak thing is kind of weird to me. Like, it's almost like it's scripted. What do you guys think about it? Look up a couple of his like live interviews where he's talking about sobriety. Make sure you do like from this year, like when you look it up, because like it's got to be like when he's talking about recovery, because it's always the same to the T. It's crazy. And let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Also, I have a really cool thing I want to tell you guys. I am going to get LASIK eye surgery, and here's the cool part. They told me that I could film the entire process. I could film them talking about it. Basically, it's like going to be a mini documentary about LASIK eye surgery. And they agreed, and they said that I could do it because they think it would be good to let people know more about it. And I'm really excited for this. If you guys are excited for this, give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna start making more videos on the reg, so don't miss it. I love you guys to death. Sorry that this is kind of loud. It is hot in here, and I'm not even wearing pants today. Alright, so give me a break. Anything else I wanted to talk about before I left? Not really. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!